What an intro, guys. I am in a solar eclipse. I don't know if I can see you with these dang glasses on. And honestly, it is wild out here. And I know this is gonna fire up the fish, but the sun, it's actually peak right now. The sun's completely gone. Oh, I can see a sliver of it. I don't know if y'all can see that or what that even does on a camera, but nah, it's just bright. Oh my gosh. This is pretty crazy. We're in the direct path over here in Dallas, and I'm at a new pond. We're gonna do some fishing today, but literally driving over here, the world went dark and it's brightening back up again just now. I mean, we just missed peak. The moon is moving away from the sun as we speak, but I know for a fact the fish are gonna be going crazy today, y'all. So I'm excited. I'm out here at a super grassy pond. Somebody kind of tipped me off about, so shout out to you. You know who you are. I appreciate it. Hopefully we can catch some fish. So let me go grab my bag and rods and let's get fishing during a solar eclipse. Oh, got a new bag. Talk to y'all about that in a second. Let's just grab the arsenal, you know? The fact that I drove over here with my headlights on at 1:40 in the afternoon is absolutely insane, y'all. If you're a bass forecast person or you kind of believe in any of those bass rating apps or fishing rating apps, then today is a 9.8 rating out of 10. So I think this is going to be insane. All right. Like I said, new pond, first time fishing here. I know it's super grassy. My line is wrapped around my reel because I'm a dummy. I'm messing everything up because I'm excited because I'm just that confident in some good fishing today. But there's tons and tons of grass out here and the fish should be fired up. So I might just start off with a little whopper plopper action. Y'all know I've been throwing it around a little bit lately. But then grass is kind of one of my favorite things to fish. You can fish over the top of it with top water, or we can throw swim jigs, chatterbaits, spinnerbaits, stuff like that through it and probably do well. Probably just start off with this whopper plopper, see if we can catch anything on it. Good Lord, the frogs are going nuts. Maybe this is the last day on Earth. The plagues are about to start rolling in. Ooh, that was a fish, man. At least it felt like it was. Chatterbait might be move out here. Well, I think I'm gonna do a lot of moving around today. It's a new pond. I don't know too much about it. There are fish here. That's at least what I've been told. So I don't know. It looks pretty shallow and grassy, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Fish top water over the top of it, maybe some weightless soft plastics, but I think I want to get a survey for it. It is a large pond, so I kind of want to get a feel of the area I need to be spending most of my time fishing at. Golly, I felt that one knock slack in it. All right, there we go. Woo! Let's get on the board, y'all. Heck yeah. First fish of the day. He got a hold of that chatterbait. Look at that. And hailed it. I mean, he ain't a big guy. Just a pound, but I mean, when I say I felt him just knock the slack in it, I loaded up on it and got every bit of him. That's fish number one on a solar eclipse day. Thank you, buddy. Giving me some hope. All right, see if we can get some more. Might be more right out there, honestly. I was just steady retrieving it and Dude smoked it. Throwing this chatterbait, well, it's really a Berkeley slobber knocker. Just a white one, little Yoto worm trailer. Got it on my Kistler Curios rod. This is my multi-purpose rod with the Daiwa Tatula. It's the new Tatula, but this rod is such a good rod. It is a cheaper rod from Kistler, but it's made, basically, in my opinion, it's like perfect for bank fishermen, a pond hopper, because you can throw so many different things on this. You're not limited to like one technique with this rod. So it's got enough backbone in it to set the hook on like Texas rigs, chatterbaits and stuff like that, but it also has enough flexibility and whip in it to throw lighter lures like crankbaits. All right, I feel like I fished this area pretty well, so just keep heading down the bank, but this definitely is a much deeper area than what I was looking at originally. So the fish might be here, definitely the bigger fish might be here. But you know, getting one on the chatterbait also kind of just helps the confidence in this area. So we're gonna stick with this, keep throwing chatterbait, whopper plopper, and we're gonna catch some fish. There's one. Yeah. Okay, fish number 2. Woo. Starting to wonder where they went. Wasn't hard to get that first one, and the second one took a lot of work. Hey-ya. Woo, finned me good. Yikes. Oh, another little guy. They're skinny out here, y'all. Could just be post spawn though, but a little guy, long body. That's fish number 2 though on the chatterbait. That's a good time. Thank you, my dude. Back where you came from. Woo! Woo, he finned the mess out of me. Yikes. Hey, sure, water sanitary. Ain't gonna worry about that. Y'all, it bite's not like crazy right now, but I'm not even be throwing the right stuff. You know, chatterbait seems good, but nothing really feels perfect for the situation I'm in. It is slick calm out here, okay, which normally calls for like soft plastics. But at the same time, it's like a 10 out of 10 day for fishing. Power fishing should be really good with everything going on with the moon and all that. I mean, it is spring time, so I think I want to stick with the chatterbait, keep covering ground. It's probably one of the better options I have, but also I'm like, should I be throwing like a soft plastic fluke? That might be good as well, but keep doing this since it's caught 2 fish for us. All right, catching something. Oh, right there. That's a decent one. Or he's better, but he came right out the grass for it. Okay. Woo! He's flung off again. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, man. There's number 3. Standing in the exact same spot I caught number 2. He was like 10 yards off the bank, hiding in a little grass hole. Came out, smoked that chatterbait. Let's go! Well, take back anything I was just saying. I mean, fish are coming to life now. And then if there's any way to catch them, I mean, I'd go topwater first, but then after topwater lures, probably chatterbait. Chatterbait bite is a good time. Oh, there's a fish. Woo. Come on. Come on in here. On the bank. Fish number 4. Probably the best one so far. Pound and a half. He actually has a little bit of a belly on him, so probably the best one today. But Another one on the chatterbait. Hit the like button for a 4-fish day so far. I think we got plenty more in store. I am having a good time. Woo! I think it's the Eclipse, y'all. I mean, what else could it be? It's gotta be the solar eclipse. It's not really going on anymore, but it was a minute ago, and the fish are biting. Coincidence? I think not. All right, y'all. Check out the new tackle bag. This is a Cast King tackle backpack. I honestly forgot the exact name of this, but look how good it looks. It's got that black and gray pocket, 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 sunglasses holder. Pretty sweet. Pliers on the outside, attachments for like your clippers and stuff here. Water bottle holder, another pocket. 4 plastic tackle boxes can be stored down there. Oh, I left my top water box in the car. Okay, I only have 3 in there right now. And then up top, I don't know if this is what it's for, but soft plastic storage, pretty cool. There's a big compartment there, but it's got these little plastic things to keep everything kind of organized for you. Pretty awesome. But the reason I'm coming over here to my bag is I think I'm gonna switch up my lure a little bit. I don't know why, I've just been thinking and thinking and thinking about a spinnerbait the whole time I've been out here. That might be the one right there. Grab our handy dandy boomerang cutter tool. This thing is awesome. There's a link in the description if you want to pick one up for yourself. All right. Just been back and forth, like it's getting pretty windy now. And the chatterbait's been doing fine, but I feel like we could be picking up more fish. So a little flash and the spinnerbait might actually stay out of the grass better than the chatterbait is. I don't know. Just have to fish it and see. I'm going double Colorado blade, so really slow roll and a lot of flash. Oh Lord, it's a 1/2 ounce though. Probably should have looked at that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. Let's just give it a little toss. See how it does. Ooh, big toss. I mean, I feel it working. I feel it rolling. Much slower presentation. That could be a good thing though. Blades are flashing. I think this might work. And that 1/2 ounce actually might help me cast into the wind a little bit better. Next, we just need a fish to eat it. The guy that kind of recommended the spot to me, he told me that he caught a nice one out here on a hybrid hunter crankbait. I just don't know, like, it seems so shallow for the most part. I mean, I guess I could tie it on my crankbait rod. I'm not throwing top water, so could try it out. I would feel a lot more confident throwing a crankbait. I just don't know if I'm going to be getting grass off the hooks every single throw. All right, we're just gonna see if it works. Got my Hybrid Hunter Junior crawfish color. Just gonna see if we get hung up right away, but kind of wish I was throwing a sweet shad pattern. It's a good bluegill imitator, but this will do, I guess. Oh my, no grass. This might be what I'm throwing. Got a fish, no way. Okay, dinker. Figured we get some dinkers, but I'm not getting hung. Oh my. There's one. Whew. Whew, what a weird hook set. My hand slipped off my handle and yeah. There we go. I think that's number 5 we got on the bank today. Whew. Don't hook me, don't hook me. Not a bad one. Well, I wish I'd kind of tried the Hybrid Hunter sooner, but it's all right. we're trying it now. Little chunker out here at the new spot. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, so this thing is pretty fishable. I've hit grass a few times. It hasn't been that big of a pain to get it off, but it seems like if you've got it out there in the water, the fish like it. I guess we're gonna stick with this. We fished all the way down this bank with the chatterbait, and I guess we'll fish all the way back with the hybrid hunter. Oh no! I had one. I leaned into him too hard. Yikes. I was just sitting here reeling in, dreaming about, man, I feel like I might just catch a monster in the next few casts. Got hit and just, oh, right there. Wow. Okay. One of the better ones today. There we go. That's like number 6 or something. Look at how he ate that crankbait, y'all. Woo! That's how you know they probably want that lure. Man. Wonder if this is the same fish that I just missed and I was talking to y'all about. There we go. Best one of the day. He's close to 2. Look at the tummy. He's either been eaten up or hadn't spawned yet. Man, thank you for the fight, my friend. There he goes. Oh, they've got this like netting on the ground. Every time I drop my lure on the ground, I'm just terribly tangled up. Oh, okay, got it out. It has been a good day of fishing. Hope y'all been enjoying the video. Well, if y'all have been watching the channel, you know that the Hybrid Hunter Junior from Strike King is one of my must-have lures. Like, you need to have these in your tackle box if you are a bank fisherman. Throwing that on my Kistler KLX series shallow cranks and topwater rod, and man, this rod is so nice for crankbaits, y'all. I absolutely love it. If you want any of the gear I use, you want to check it out online or make a purchase for yourself, I will have links to everything I'm using in this video in the description for you to find online. We gotta keep fishing, guys. If fish are biting, we gotta get casting. The fish are very spread out in here, and like when I'm getting bit, they're pretty good bites. I haven't really had a lot of issues with finicky bites, but it's like I'll go 30 yards down the bank before, you know, I get another bite. And I'm not really seeing a huge pattern to where they're located. That guy, he ate it pretty close to the bank. I've been catching a lot of them kind of out in the middle where I just casted. Kind of just all over the place, spaced out. But if they've already spawned, then they're gonna either be guarding fry or laying low out in the middle, or just kind of chasing bluegills and stuff around. There we go. Oh, this is fun, y'all. Oh, get on the bank. Get on the bank. Get on the bank. Another one. Might be number 7. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. I'm bleeding a little bit. Happens with treble hooks. Thank you, my friend. Ho ho! Y'all, and they like the red color too. All right. Well, let's see if we can end up doing just as much damage with the crankbait as we did with the chatterbait. Oh my gosh, I thought I was covered in grass. Dude, smoked it. That is it. That's number 8, I think. Oh, chunker. Just a chunk. Look at that. Huh. Another one. Hybrid Hunter Jr. That red color. Wow. Yeah, I really was retrieving it kind of weird because I thought I had grass on it. I was trying to pop it off. I've got a big fishing week ahead of me. Time I'm posting this, probably be on my way, or I might be on the water, depending on how fast I can edit and post. But I'm going to Lake at the Pines this week, y'all. Gonna fish for a couple days out there. We're gonna be on the boat. It's a nice treat for me when I'm you know, spend most of my year on the bank or on the kayak. But going out to East Texas, see if we can catch some hogs. So be looking for probably 2 videos from that trip coming out pretty soon as well. Ugh. Yes, yes. He was excited. Oh no, no. Clip that. Got excited, thought I had a fish, and came up with this. He dug straight into that grass. Wow. But man, the signs of life, they are good. You know, when I've caught like what, 8 today, like I wanted to land that fish, don't get me wrong, but if they shake off right there, I'm not gonna be too upset about it unless it's a monster. If it's like biggest of the day, I'm gonna be upset. But we've caught plenty that were the size of that one, so no point in crying over spilled milk, no point crying over lost bass. All right, y'all, that is gonna do it for today's video. I had an absolute blast out here, and I 100% believe that the solar eclipse helped the bass fishing a lot. This is the best day of fishing I've had all year, and maybe spanning back an entire calendar year. Caught a lot of fish out here, and I think I might have found a new little spot that I'm gonna wanna go to. So remember, if you want to know any of the gear I'm using, find it online, check the links in the description. If you know the location of this spot and every spot I fish on YouTube, check out the channel membership, the Pond Hopper's Guide to DFW. That'll give you the access to the location of every single video I post. All that being said, I'm gonna go rip some lips on Lake of the Pines. Thank you for the support. Leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.